Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Naval Ops Warship Gunner, the second playthrough. And today we are in a battle report screen, and this is not a glitch, this is not a failed recording, this is my last run of mission A4, farming transports to get 999 transports sunk. It actually ended up being a perfect number that I needed. I was at 965, so one more run of 34 transports make 999. So as we'll see here in a second, I wasn't worried about ranking, obviously, I'm just trying to kill the transports. Oh, it was really quick, but yeah, 999 transports sunk, X-Battle Carrier, baby. I am so excited for this. I'm super excited to see how much weight capacity this thing has and how big it is, because I haven't seen it personally in this game yet. Oh, also, I got a comment about, so a couple things here. You may notice I have tower railguns back on the battleship, the twin-hull battleship. That is simply because when you're shooting at things that, you know, take one hit from almost anything to sink, rate of fire is just better. You know, if it doesn't take extra damage to kill it, you might as well just go with the fastest firing thing. So while I was farming, I swapped out railguns for tower railguns. I'll put those back to normal railguns in a little while here, but also I got a comment about that the supremacy was spelled wrong, and it is indeed. So my apologies, I'm stupid. We will fix this. It's supposed to be Massey, not messy. M-A-C-Y at the end, not M-E-C-Y. So my bad there. So I'll fix that real quick. Here we go, supremacy. There we go. Thank you to Dicky Rodriguez. I can pull it up, actually. Why not? Let's see. Yep. Thank you, Dicky Rodriguez. Done. There we go. Okay, that's done. Now, we are going to be designing a brand new ship, and it will be the X-Battle Carrier, which we have already decided shall be named the Death Star. Dun dun dun. Unfortunately, we do not have a wave gun to accompany our Death Star, which would be the most fitting weapon that we could possibly hope to have. But we will probably find one eventually, and when we do, the very first ship that is getting put on is the Death Star. Oh, look how big this thing is. But wow, okay, unless that front section is bigger than it looks, we have very little room for weapons, unless they can also go on the deck, which would be really weird, but this game is kind of weird sometimes, and just lets you do crazy stuff. Okay, no. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Makes sense. Okay, they can go in the middle. Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. I like that. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. It actually does, like, because we've seen examples of super weapons. I don't know if in this game or not, but we've seen examples of super weapons where it was like, you know, pretty much a normal battleship along the center line, and then carriers on the carrier decks on the sides. So that does make sense. I wonder what it looks like though in the game. We'll see it in a little bit, of course, here, but something I want to test right now, just get out of the gate, is first of all, no double wide as I predicted, given you know, this little area they're giving us to work with here in the middle. But if I put that there, can I fit a turbine underneath it? Yes, I can. Can I fit a... I bet I can't fit a boiler. No. Can I fit an atomic engine? Yes, I can. Okay, so if I'm sticking to atomic engines, which I might because weight shouldn't be so much of an issue here, then that will be good. That will be all fine. Okay. Let's see. How do we want to do this here? Let's, we're probably going to have a railgun on the front, so let's do that first. Let's see, machine guns always need to be second so that they come off cooldown first when we do a repair, but the railgun can be in the next spot. We have quite a few of these railguns. Actually, we're going to only have one of these left after I put the other couple on the battleship. So just for now, we'll put that there, because I want to see how far back we can bring this. There we go. I think we moved it, what, like one space back, so not much, but we'll take every little bit we can get here. So we can also bring this up and bring this up, and I would love to be able to have some weapons facing backwards as well. Oh, we're gonna need more of those. Let's buy, I don't know, I don't think we're going to be able to put 4 more on here, but let's just buy 4 just for the sake of having them. We might want them somewhere else as well, so... Hey, you know what? Let's just buy 6. They're pretty cheap for us anyways, right? So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Did it keep my selection? I think it did. High angle guns. I bet we're running low on these, huh? Sort of. Let's just buy a few more. I don't know, like that many more, I guess? Sure. Machine guns. I got a recommendation also from Dickie Rodriguez to wait on the CIWS until we have a higher auto-reload system. So, might do that. But these also have more offensive. Let's see, load time 38. Load time 30. So these fire a little bit faster, just a little, but they have half of the offensive power of even the 25mm CIWS, and we might maybe get some higher caliber ones later on. So I guess we'll stick with the CIWS for now. Let's just get, I don't know, 7 to make an even number. Special machine guns, rockets. We can't get any really big ones, can we? No. Okay, missiles. Oh yes, we're gonna need some of these. We have a couple in the inventory already, but we'll go ahead and grab some more. Anti-air missile VLS. Sure, we'll grab a few of these. And optical weapons, no, we're not going to use any of those. Let's see, rockets I never use. Okay, I think that's about it for that. Equipment, we'll look at in a little... Well, wait, no, equipment we need to look at now. Bridge, forward bridge. We can use a carrier bridge, which gives us more room in the middle for weapons, which I want to do, of course. So we will be using this one, and we don't need an aft bridge. I think we need at least one of these, so we'll get it. Auxiliary systems here. What is wrong with my speech today? Sonar 5, radar 5. We don't have any in stock. Let's go ahead and get one, sure. That's 20,000 is relatively cheap for this point here, so probably won't use that. I might want one of these, and I'll probably want one of those. I don't know if I have better of each of these things. Actually, in the case that I do, I'll put those away for later, and we'll see what we got first. Same goes for these really expensive systems that are a significant amount of money right now. Okay. Turbines. We need the best turbines around, like so. And we also need the best atomic engines around, I think. Let me think here. 14,000 and 1,400. Okay, that's definitely better. So I guess 7 is probably the best for us right now. Let's just try, I don't know, 8? Sure, let's try 8 of those. Aircraft. We'll look at aircraft later. Okay, confirm. We should have a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, it's a lot of money worth of stuff, but... Okay. Now that we got that, let's grab these, turn them around. Can I go with 3? I probably can, but it probably looks weird. See, that just looks kind of funky. Maybe if I know it'll make the VP a little bit wider, but that probably would have happened with the engines anyways. I wonder if that looks a little bit better. That looks a little better. What can I put in between them, though, that would make them look less ridiculous? I don't know. Maybe some... I'm not sure. In the meantime, let's put on a bridge. Carrier bridge here. Uh-oh. Oh, I was about to say, this is going to be difficult, but nope, we got it, just barely. It's like literally the only space it can actually fit into. Machine guns, get our CIWS back out here, again, as usual. We could put them up on the deck, but that would, look really awkward, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go like this, and put them on the sides, like so, and just for the sake of a placeholder, we'll put 1 down. And then we also want to do the same for our high-angle guns. And just put at least 1 down as a placeholder for later. Equipment, back to this. Searchlights. How tall are these relative to the deck? That doesn't look awful, I guess. Let's see, then we need to do this. And move it back. Put 1 up here. And 1 down there. Okay. Searchlights are on. What other equipment do I need? Oh yes, my load lift. And go, I don't know, right back here, I guess. Oh, wait. Wonder if that... probably not. Can it go in the middle? And no. Okay, it has to be on actual deck space. Like so. Okay, that's fine. Engine, boiler. These guys are the ones that I had. Okay. We're gonna do standard placement again just to see how that works out for us. So that means we're gonna go with 4 of these, and then we're gonna put all of our turbines right up against each other. Like, so. This should be standard placement, and I'll check it here in a minute with the start menu thing. So there. This thing. Where is it? Engine placement standard. Yeah. Okay. So they're not in shift placement right now. VP is very wide, but I kind of already counted on that happening anyways. What else can we do here? I wonder if the VLS guns will go too deep to be able to go in the middle there. Too deep into the ship, I mean. Oh, let's actually, let's remove that from there for now. Because if I want my missiles that I'm going to be using, I want them to be here. These do not penetrate too deep into the deck, or into the hull of the ship, so that will work out nicely. Like so. Now I could line them up with the... you know what I want to do? This is going to be a bit of a process. I want these, basically. Yeah, okay, well. Get rid of all of these. Like this. And try... how's that looking there? I want this to be the plus sign that's going to form here. I mean, it's not literally, you get the idea. I want this to be, like, center-lined. Or not center-lined, but, like, the midway point between the gun turrets here. So maybe if we go like... I don't even know if it's possible. I don't know if it'll line up that way. How does that look? That looks pretty good, actually. That, yes, that's it. There we go. Okay, good. So now that my OCD has been fixed, and I'm sure you guys as well, we'll go ahead and put these back. What just happened? Oh, this one's off a little bit. Yeah, speaking of OCD... There we go. Fixed it. Put all of these guys on here. Whoopsies. Before I get too carried away with weaponry and such, I need to put on some armor before I forget. That way I know how much weight I actually have to work with here. I'll go 41. I don't really want to go less than that. This leaves us a good buffer of weight here to work with. So, okay, now back to the anti-sub missiles. Now these should be able to go, aha, and make a nice little plus sign in here like this. And also to confirm that this is centered, we go 1, 2, third over is centered. So if we do that on the other side, 1, 2, third over is centered. So there we go. We know it's centered. It's all nice and symmetrical and pretty, and we're all good there. Okay, next, high elevation guns. These guys, whoopsies. Again, I'm just gonna do placeholders for now because there are other things I want to figure out before I cut to when I am putting all of these down. What else am I going to want? I'm going to probably want the AA missiles like this. Should we go for a format kind of like this, maybe? We have 6 of these, so let's go ahead and put all 6 on. Might as well. There we go, right behind the railgun, tucked in nice and snug. And, yeah, okay, so that worked out. I think we're good for weapons, other than placing more of the AA, but I'll do that in a second. Smokestacks, obviously, we don't need. Auxiliary, we don't need smokestacks for 2 reasons, actually. 2 reasons, because we're using atomic engines, and also because we're using a carrier carrier bridge, I mean, so. Oh, yeah, systems, this was the other thing to look at. So we got some Sonar 5. We got some Radar 5 that I didn't actually have to buy because I've Radar Alpha, so whoops, there's some money down the drain, but it wasn't too expensive. Okay, I do need to buy better firing delay and auto reload, and I do need to buy better EM shield, and okay. Well, let's go do that real quick, and then I'll also look at aircraft while I'm in here as well. So, offensive, we need, I can't hit up to go to the bottom. Auto load system 4, auto load or firing delay system 5. These are very expensive. EM shield at 4. What else do I care about in here? I'd rather go with a fire extinguisher, I think. There's not one that, like, makes my engines get knocked out less often, is there? Enemy radar ability. If I want to test, I want to put that on the ship and see if it helps me get hit less often. That might be something good to try. Okay, aircraft. We don't have a lot of great aircraft right now. Only one of these can do nighttime missions, so that's kind of the automatic, yep, I'm doing that one. And since they're dirt cheap, we'll just buy a ton of them. Dirt cheap and expendable. Because, you know, they're going to get shot down a lot. We've already decided that for now we're going to be using these guys. I have 26 in inventory. Let's fill that back up to 30. Make it a nice even number. And scouts, I don't feel like I need scouts because they're mostly for dealing with subs, but I have missiles for that, so... Any of these guys do nighttime missions? Only one, so you're the automatic choice for me. There we go, get a nice even 30. And buy all that stuff. There we go. Now, auxiliary. Firing delay system 5. Auto reload system 4. EM shield 4. And electronic blocking 6. Decreases enemy radar search ability. I guess we'll try it out and see how it goes. Other than that, we do have a nice fire extinguisher here, which will be very helpful. Let's go and put that on as well. Aircraft. Okay, this is, how many can we put on? 20. Nice. Okay, that's a lot. I didn't do the math very well on this JU-88S. Wow, I cannot speak tonight. What is going on? But, let's see. Bombers. Are these bombers? These are fighters. So fighters have, I can just look, machine guns and torpedoes. I still feel like I'm probably fine dealing with enemy ships on my own. So, we'll get, let's get about, I don't know, we want a majority of our aircraft to be interceptors. Let's go 12 interceptors and 8 bombers just to have as help, not only for ships but also for land target. In fact, let's go 6 bombers, 14 interceptors. We want lots and lots of interceptors like this, because they are going to be very, very crucial, not only in defending, you know, the bombers but also us, which is very important. So auxiliary equipment, engine. I think I'm good here other than just adding the rest of these, and then we're going to name the ship as well. So I'll see you guys in a second once I have all of these placed where I want them to be. So, 1 second. Alright, so this is what I came up with for our AA weapons armament here. We have a ton of CIWS and high-angle guns, obviously, all over the sides of this thing. I tried to make it symmetrical. There's a little spot over here where I can't. You'll notice this set of 3 is literally 1 space more forward than it is on the port side. I can't do anything about that because, as you can see, this cannot move back anymore. So nothing I can do about this. This also cannot move back anymore. Even if this was not here, oops, I mean, if this was not here, this still cannot go back 1. So there's nothing I can do about it, but it's mostly symmetrical. The rest of this is symmetrical on the back side here. So yeah, other than that, we got it. So it's all symmetrical and stuff. I added 4 more atomic engines, 2 more in the front and 2 more in the back, and we are doing a sweet 49.3 knots, which is awesome. So we have 6 of these 61 centimeter 50 caliber 3-barreled turrets. We have 4 anti-sub missile VLS launchers and 6 anti-air missile VLS launchers, 1 gigantic freaking railgun, 4 searchlights, and a CV4 Type 3. I think that about covers it. What else do we got? Did I forget to mention anything? I don't think so. We do have our 1 load lift there, of course. Oh yeah, systems here. I didn't change any of these from the last time, but just in case you missed it before, here's the systems that we got. Aircraft, again, if you missed it before, we're using 14 Me-263s and 6 Me-262Bs as our bombers. So Defense, again, if you missed it, was 41 centimeters. I didn't change that either. We are pretty much at the weight limit, and I think that is a pretty awesome design. I also did name it the Death Star, as you can see down here. So it is all named, ready, and done. So let's go ahead and take this thing into its very first mission on its maiden voyage. I can't. I still gotta do the SpongeBob episode too. Oh goodness. Oh boy. Anyways, maiden voyage of the Death Star. Let's see what the next mission has for us here. A9, sink 8 enemy transports. Oh man, give this thing a challenge at least. I mean, it's a brand new ship. We gotta see how it works.
Reading communication from Mission Command. Your next orders are to sink enemy transports. The Empire is launching a counterattack. It is reported that their super ship, Whirlwind, is to be deployed. In her last battle, the Whirlwind easily destroyed 3 of our fleets with its amazing speed. We cannot win in a direct fight. Our plan is to target enemy supply lines and cut off its fuel. Hopefully this will curtail its speed. Here is the supply route decrypted from recently intercepted enemy signals. The next transport flotilla will be carrying the special fuel that the Whirlwind requires. If you fail in this mission, there will be no tomorrow for our forces. Prepare to get underway. Good luck.
Sounds pretty straightforward and simple, but those could be famous last words. Let's bring the Death Star on its first mission and see how it do. And we're back. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh man, I've been thinking about this all day, and it's literally the only song I've been listening to all day, because I just found it like last night, at the time of recording this, of course. Critical Acclaim by Avenged Sevenfold, freaking awesome song. If you like rock music, if you're into like metal and stuff, you've got to check out that song. It's so awesome. If you were there in my World of Tanks live stream, you also kind of got a glimpse of my views on, you know, politics and stuff like that, which I won't go into in depth here, of course. But if you were there, you know how I feel about that kind of stuff. And the lyrics are so perfect for that. I love that song so much. It's the only thing I've been listening to like all day today. I love it. Anyways, back to this. We're dealing with these transports and stuff. We're stuck on this sinking ship. I forgot to launch my aircraft, as I so often do when I'm playing as anything other than my twin-hulled battleship. Silly, silly me. Let's, if I can, I need to at least sink this closer battleship here, so I have a little bit of breathing space, at least. There we go. Now that he's dealt with, and the other transport. We already did the mission, which is pretty straightforward, but okay. There we go. I feel like our accuracy is already screwed, just because we had to use the cannons there, and we were definitely missing some. But, yeah, oh, some survivors. I do need to get survivors as well for my ranking. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the railgun is in the 3rd slot now. We can start hitting some of these enemy ships here. Like so. And these are actually pretty squishy ships here, so maybe our cannons will do really well here. Point blank range, it's hard for even me to miss. Let's see, I did, yep, some survivors there. We've already lost 1 aircraft to something. I wonder if my aircraft landing successful hits counts towards my accuracy, or if their accuracy counts towards mine at all in general, whether they hit or miss. Not sure. It would be interesting though. Fire 1 railgun shot at that Emerson to finish it off since it was on really low health. And I don't see any ships behind me. Well, there are some to the north there, but I also see some things to my southeast that could be possibly an aircraft carrier or some enemy ships. Are those enemies or friendlies? Let's fire a test shot and see. Oh, they're enemies. Nice, okay. And they're very easy to kill enemies as well. Well, that's reassuring. There we go, another one, and one more right there. That was kind of a near miss. Or, well, it was a hit, so it wasn't actually a near miss. You know what I mean? It almost missed because the screen was shaking like crazy. It's very hard to see when that's doing that. Very hard to aim, I should say. Other than that, this is going very well. I'm liking the Death Star so far. It's kind of lacking in firepower, which I anticipated, you know, being a battle carrier. It's never going to be as strong as, you know, a dedicated battleship would be. But, as battle carriers go, this thing is freaking awesome, and it is undoubtedly the best battle carrier in the game, as is, you know, the point of it. That's the wrong weapon. That's not what I thought I had selected. Whoops. There goes some accuracy. Vanguard class. Aw, I just watched him shoot down one of my planes. You jerk. He got what was coming to him, though, right away. Instant karma, as they say. I got some more survivors off of this guy. I really want to... There we go. Now I can turn to face these guys, because I got the survivors. I would miss. I need to be more careful and actually aim. There we go. That was a hard shot to miss, and I didn't, so I didn't make too much of a fool of myself there. Just want to go around and sink a whole bunch of these enemy ships, man. Try to maybe raise my accuracy by using the railgun as much as I can, but I won't be too surprised if I don't get that back up there. I see what appears to be one enemy ship sneaking through the islands to the north here. Wherever it is, like over that away-ish. Can't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Hello. What are you, sir? Can't tell yet. Oh, nope, I locked onto the buildings. Let's try to lock onto that ship. What are you? Can't see very well. Looks like a battleship of some sort. I don't even know. I can't read it. Whatever it wasn't very strong. We've lost a couple of planes here. Tiny issue, but not too bad. Get some of these other buildings here just to raise my accuracy a tiny bit. I don't see any drops from that ship, so I think we're good there. Destroy some of these other gun batteries and such here. Like so. All I want to do is listen to that song. I wish I could figure out a way to do that while I record right now. I am so hooked on that song right now. From Avenged Sevenfold that I was talking about earlier. Love it. I love the lyrics. The guitar is awesome, as you know you would come to expect from Avenged Sevenfold, of course. I need to deal with that missile launch. I would miss. How did that miss? How did that happen? How? How is this happening? What is going on? Fire off to the side. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to hit the missile launcher, so that maybe I can have a little bit of peace around here. Man, so much for railguns being super duper accurate, right? I mean, not really. I'm just kind of kidding there, but still, like, what? Why were those missing so consistently? I don't understand. I call nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, these ships in front of me. Goodbye. And goodbye. And goodbye. I can't believe that one actually hit him. But again, the hitboxes in this game are very, very generous, which I am more than okay with. Haven't lost any planes in a little while here, actually, which is nice. Alright, let's see how good of a shot we can get lined up here. None of those should have missed. Just like most of those should not have missed. And same goes for most of these as well. There's not a whole lot for them to miss. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff for them to hit. It'd be pretty difficult for them to miss anything here. Those ones, maybe a little more likely to miss. Maybe hit the ground or fell short or something. Oh, hello, aircraft carrier. How are you? Goodbye. Causing all of my problems here. Oh, lost another aircraft pretty recently, apparently. But I think that's it for the ships, so we'll just grab this parts crate and be on our merry way. Yeah, which means we have to sail out. I'm still not used to that. Like, I've been playing, you know, we just got done with the Warship Gunner 2 EL2 playthrough, and you can just withdraw in that game. And even in Naval Ops Commander, you could just withdraw from the sector, from the menu. You didn't have to actually sail out of the sector. Battle carrier, though, the Death Star, it looks awesome, and I love it. I love this thing. I know at least one commenter that will be incredibly pleased to see this thing again.
The plan was successful. We were able to cut off the transport that was delivering fuel to the Whirlwind. There is now a small chance that we can match pace with this high-speed cruiser.
Alright, pretty cool. I love how this thing looks, man. It's so cool. I love it. And it's not even, like, impossible for us to be able to build that in real life. I mean, I don't think we will, but it's not impossible. Like, physically, with the materials and the knowledge and the engineering that we have, that is possible. Again, I don't think we will, but if we really decided that we needed to, it's on the table, you know? Got a lot of optical weapons here. That's pretty cool. Ooh, an S rank. Wow, with 65% accuracy, I got an S rank? I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I'll take that all day long. What did I get? New pulse laser. Okay, I guess. If anyone knows the soonest point at which I can find a railgun, please tell me in the comments. I really want to know. I'm so excited. Not a railgun. I'm sorry, not a railgun. Wave gun. Any of the wave guns, even the smallest one. Whatever the smallest one is. Just, I want to know as soon as I can possibly get a wave gun, because I'm very excited for that. But given the amount of time I took to design the Death Star at the start of this episode, I think we will call that good. So, thank you very much for watching this episode of Naval Ops Warship Gunner, the second playthrough. It's a long title, and it gets a little confusing, so bear with me on that. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.